Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jordan here from TightlineTV, and welcome back to part 3 of building a bass boat for under $500. If you guys haven't checked out the rest of the series or the first 2 parts, the link's down in the description below. Go ahead, check those out, because then this video might make a little more sense. But if you guys are back because you've been watching the whole series, today I am in my basement, as you guys can see, and we are going to be working on the interior of the boat. If you guys checked out the other episode, you'll know that I'm kind of at like a standstill with the actual boat itself because it has to be welded. So the whole welding situation, I was very fortunate enough to be able to get that done for free, but I'm just kind of at the schedule of the guy who's going to be doing it for me. So hopefully he can get to that, maybe tomorrow, he was saying. I don't really know. In the meantime, we're going to keep progress going, and we're going to work on the interior of the boat. I had recently cut out the whole decking of the boat, so we pretty much have that all lined up and figured out. But now I got to make compartments and do, all the other things that's just going to complete the boat from the inside. And I'll do a little more information today on how I'm going to do this stuff. Again, guys, this is a whole learning process for me. I've never done this before, so I want to just go through it, and I'm going to show you guys the way that I do it. It's not necessarily the correct or the main way to do it, but it may help you guys out who don't have experience as well. And this is just like a learning process for me. So I hope you guys can learn with me, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. So we're going to run up to the garage right now, grab those pieces of plywood, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, guys, so as you can see, I got the wood all ready to go downstairs. This is all taken care of, and then from here what I'm going to be doing is basically drawing this diagram onto this piece of wood and that piece of wood. This right here is a diagram of pretty much just the inside of the boat, and I took measurements of everything so that when I do transfer this to here, it all makes sense. So yeah, that's all we're going to be doing. We're going to be drawing everything out. I'm going to grab a jigsaw, we're going to cut it out, and then we'll go from there. So we got a bunch of this kind of figured out. I'm going about it a complete different way than I planned, but lines are good. We're good to go there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut it out. Unfortunately, I don't have a jigsaw. I thought I had a jigsaw, but I don't. So my dad's going to help me out real quick doing this with a circular saw. Basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to drop the circular saw straight down, cut the perimeter around. Actually, I think that's a better idea because a circular saw blade is a little bit thicker, which is actually going to give us that gap for the carpet when we put it in. We're going to go ahead. We're going to move this stuff. We're going to grab the saw, and I'll get back to you guys after we're done cutting all this out. So I'm crossing my fingers I measured correctly, because I don't know, I'm not the best at measuring, to be honest with you guys. Alright, so we got the wood all cut out right now, and I'll kind of show you guys what we're doing with all this stuff. So here's a door and the cutout for the bow. I think for this door, what I'm going to do is kind of like a sliding trap door. Because I have a trolling motor and other things like that that have to be mounted on the back, I didn't want to make compartments because it was just too much headache to try and make a bunch of doors work around the trolling motor and things like that, because there's not a lot of space. It's a 12-foot John boat. And all I need this access for is literally for the battery and the bilge pump and stuff like that. So this is the concept of this, is we're going to put some kind of handle in right here, and you're going to be able to just pick it up, slide it out, and you'll be good to go. You can access all that stuff. When you're done, you can just slide it right back in. So I'm hoping that works out like planned, but I'm not sure. So we're going to get to putting all these hinges and stuff on now, so here we go. Alrighty, guys, so we got the hinges in. So it looks like right here, if I can do this with one hand maybe. I don't know if I can. So right here, this is going to be the door to my whole bow, basically. And all the tackle storage, anchor, whatever nonsense gets to go in there. So, yeah, this actually came out really good. I'm really curious to find out if the carpet is going to fit right, but that shouldn't be a hard fix if we got to get that figured out. As far as the back deck goes, I don't have the right stuff I need for it yet. Well, I haven't really decided if I'm going to buy anything, all depending on this budget and stuff. But again, guys, the concept is going to be that this is just going to be a sliding trap door. And the purpose for that door is going to be for batteries for the trolling motor and just like wet storage, stuff like that. Nothing really that important, so that's why I did it that way. Still got a lot of work to do, but guys, I've been under the weather. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I feel like crap. So I'm going to end this video here. And, you know, actually, before we go, I'll do a quick, you know, price breakdown for you guys. Anybody who's curious how much money I have invested so far and things like that. So I'll try to pop it up somewhere on the screen. So I made a little note in my phone because I've been tracking this, guys. I'm telling you, I'm trying to keep this under $500. Seems kind of unrealistic, but I'm thinking I can do it. So as far as problems go and things that I've purchased, let's jump right into it. So right off the bat, you guys saw everything in the first video. I purchased the boat and tons of accessories with it. I paid $350 for that right there. So right off the bat, we're 350 bucks deep out of 500. Welding repairs. I spent $15 on the aluminum weld sticks. Got that on there. I purchased carpet online and glue with the carpet together. Total that was $18 from Home Depot. And then other than that, I think the only other thing that I bought so far was the propane tank. So far total investment we're at $. So we're coming up close, but I pretty much have everything that I need to do this. We still got to get the boat welded, which is supposed to be for free. I'm still crossing my fingers. Everything else was included. Screws and hinges that I put on today, that was included with the $350 boat buy. I got lights, batteries, and stuff like that right over here. That was all included in the boat buy. So I'm getting by, and it's going to be close. I think if I have to purchase anything, it's going to be close. But, you know, I still have a lot of accessories and stuff left to make this happen. So that's about it, guys. So that's where I'm leaving part 3, and I guess we'll see you guys next time for part 4. But hey, if you guys are new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video series, drop a like for me, and leave a comment down below if you guys have any advice for me when it comes to doing this stuff or anything that you think I should do. Thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you in part 4.